What up, y'all? It's your favorite Chika, Frankie Red. Welcome to another episode of Red Light TV Live. We are live at Soca Fitness Studio. Yes, and I'm super excited to be introducing our special guest today, the one and only Paige Romans. Y'all make some noise for Paige. Now, we're going to get into exactly who Paige is, what this interview is all about, what Soca Fitness is. But before we get into Soca Fitness, her story, Paige Romans, and all of that, we definitely want to thank all of our amazing sponsors for making this amazing event happen. Starting, of course, with the one and only, the Phoenix Magazine. Y'all make some noise one time for the Phoenix TV. Thanks so much for, of course, taping this episode. Make sure that you tune in and follow us on all socials so you can be in tune with what we got going on and popping. Y'all love this setup, right? This setup is everything. This setup is everything. The chairs are everything. Royalty, okay? Royalty. Big shout out to our other sponsor, Ace Events. Thank you so much, Taina and her entire team. Make sure that you guys click all the links down below to book her for any programs and events that you may have coming up. And of course, make sure that you also connect with us right here on the Phoenix Mag because we're always plugging you into amazing opportunities. Are you guys ready to get started? Yeah! Okay, awesome. If you are new here, make sure that you click that like button. Make sure that you subscribe. And if you like this video, like it up. Put some comments down there. Don't be shy, okay? We want it. We want it. Even if it's bad comments, we want it too because it's still helping the algorithm. Yes. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with our interview with Paige Romans. Of course, this is Red Light TV Live, so we do encourage all of our studio audience members at the end when we have our audience panel. If you want to have any questions for Paige Romans, that would be your opportunity to do so. Of course, all of our viewers at home, if you guys have any questions, make sure that you post them down below. Myself or the Phoenix TV will be responding individually to all of your inquiries. And of course, if you'd like more information about Soca Fitness Studio, you can check us out at 1617 South State Road 7 in North Lauderdale. Wow. All right. Are you ready?
Yes. I'm fired up with you, girl. Oh my gosh.
It's on go. You know what's funny? I love that you can admire that I can do that so naturally because that's how I feel about you every time I come into your studio. I'm just like, right? Like she's a dancer. Like that's the vibe I get. So like nobody can tell me any different. If you're not a professional dancer, you are in our minds. So I can't wait to get a little bit, get to know you a little bit more. And for starters, before we even begin into who Paige Romans is, this place is really special to me because for about 3 months now, I've been kind of off socials and on a cleanse, if you will, of social media. And it's because I took my health and wellness journey very seriously. And sometimes you have to trim the fat, literally, not just in the body, but in the things that we do, right? And so it was important to me to let go some things in order to focus up on other things. And of course, 2 of those things were my mental health and also my physical health. Going through a series of unconventional toxic relationships, both in family and my personal relationships, friendships. I just said, I'm really letting myself go. And I'm letting myself go to the point where I'm still confident, but I don't love what I'm seeing. And it's not just the physical, but I don't love who I'm becoming, who I'm being, how I'm talking, cursing people out, and having no emotional control. And so I just really want to thank you, even before we begin this interview, for creating this space and allowing me to be a part of it. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Frankie. It's such a big deal. You're really touching right on ahead of all of the transformation, like the actual transformation.
It's real work.
It's internal.
It's real work. Absolutely. Yes. So let's get into the mix of who is Paige Romans. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Paige Romans? Obviously, we know that you are the CEO and founder of
Soca
Fitness. And of course, you are an amazing instructor. And everything that you do always turns to gold in my eyes from a fitness perspective. So tell us from your perspective, who is Paige Romans?
Well, Paige Romans at 32-year-old is very much a mom and a business owner. For myself, I'm very, very adventurous. All right. I love to go out and literally do all the things that you see the little kiddies out there doing. I love to go to the park. I love to be on the swing. I love to still try to see if I can flip a certain way. Outside event like water parks, what you call them thing, Orlando?
Oh,
all those amusement
right?
parks, all of them. That's what Paige likes to do. So who is Paige? Paige is very much adventurous. She's outgoing. She's goofy. She is lively. And then there is the time where she loves to sleep, where she likes to stay home and let the movies watch her, because she sleep.
Hydrate and sleep.
Yes, very much a hydrator and a sleeper. But that is who I am. I love me. I love the woman I am becoming. A lot of my experience that brought me here today, at first you don't really understand it. But you have to keep going. And then you're like, thank you. And now I understand. And you just appreciate it all, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. So everything that brought me today has, or molded me into the woman today has really been some interesting experiences to where I honestly, even thinking back on it, I'm like, damn, Paige, you really did such a thing.
You did that. Are they like accomplishments or are they challenges and adversities?
Very much challenges, personal challenges with my character, with being emotionally disconnected. So I would say around 2020, it brought a lot of light when my aunt passed, to seek help. And, when you go into therapy, they don't only focus on one thing. So learning that my behavior was really based on a disconnect from my emotions was like a big light for me. Because now I started to connect, right? I had to figure out what those emotions are instead of ignoring it and moving away, shying away from it. Even with individuals that I come across, friends and relationships, instead of shying away from the emotion, you have to face it, and acknowledge it. So learning that in therapy has also molded me to the woman I am today. And it helps me with my daughter and it helps me with my business because I'm able to connect better than before.
And I'm so happy that you mentioned Claire, right? Your beautiful 1-year-old, because you're a new mom, right? And new moms in the building, right? Anybody? Yes. Or a bunch of moms in the building in general, right? Talk about what that's been like for you, transitioning from Paige, the non-mother, to the mommy.
Yeah, listen, a big transformation. I will say that again, appreciating all the experiences before, because Soca Fitness, the women of Soca Fitness have really taught me a lot about motherhood, whether they felt like it or not. A lot of the stories that they shared, I always take, certain advice from it. And this was before becoming a mother, before it even entered my mind of wanting to be a mother.
That's a full circle moment.
It's a full circle moment. It's like, I remember when such and such had the conversation, and now I'm applying it to my motherhood. So, or even I applied it before I even deliver. Advocating for myself during pregnancy, because of how active I am, I got a lot of pushback from my doctors on what they seem to be fit for me. And it's like, I know myself. I know what my health history is. I know what I'm capable of. So I moved my entire 9 months. And I practically push her out myself. Like,
she's about to come out in a Soca Fitness class, I'm sure.
It was a Soca Fitness class in my delivery room.
Wow.
Yes, my partner put on the music, and even the doctors, they were enjoying the vibe and everything. And it was like, push, counting down. It was a fun delivery.
Wow.
It was
so
a
the
fun
fact
delivery.
that you incorporated elements of what you do as a fitness instructor into motherhood, that's actually,
I brought
that's
my
amazing.
joy with me to a scary moment because things can go left, right?
Yeah.
But I brought that joy with me, and the energy really helped me throughout the way.
Oh, that's so beautiful. And the product of that is Claire.
Yeah.
So that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Let's talk about a little bit of your upbringing. What was your upbringing like, and how does that upbringing play a role into the woman that Paige Romans is today?
My upbringing, well, let's see here.
Because you got an accent, so let them people know where you're from.
Yes, I am Jamaican, and I have an older brother. It was just me and my older brother raised up together, with my cousins and my older cousin Tammy. So just us. We were we're cooperative, right? We have to listen to mama. If you don't listen to mama, you're gonna get it, right? So it was very much like orderly type of raise up. And I feel it definitely follow me to this day. Everything has to be in order. I watch my grandmother sell clothes. I watch my mom hustle all of my life. So all of that really instill in me. So I would say,
but still with discipline.
Correct. A lot of discipline from my uncles, my father, a lot of discipline. That's how I saw it. And then I was the youngest of everybody. I was always the youngest one in the room. So just observing and just following, like you have to do this. You have to get it done. That's what it is. You can't ask no questions. You can't talk back.
That might be the whole Caribbean diaspora, though. Like, I mean, every culture has its, like, parts. Mm-hmm. But what you're saying, I feel like all of us could resonate with that, right? Like, whether it's Jamaica or Trinidad or Cuba or, any other island, like, there's an element of everything you're saying. So we can all relate to Caribbean parents in a way.
You just have to get it done. That's just the end and all be all,
And you know what? I love that you mention your friends and your family so much, because I think it has a lot to do with your personality. I feel like the way you treat us here, even though we're your friends, we're your clients, and then you make us your friends, and then she takes it to the next level and makes us feel like family. You create a really inclusive environment here. And that's really because of who you are, right? Mm-hmm. It's a testament to your character. So how would your friends and family, you talk about them a lot.
I love them.
I love my family too, so I could totally relate. How would they describe you? And that description, how does that match up to what you're doing today? Would they be surprised with your career path?
Not at all. Dancing they can remember. They see me dancing at the family gatherings or any type of gathering we go to. I'm moving. And the physical, as my uncles are very much into health and fitness as well, my father as well. So again, seeing that growing up. So no, they would not be, they're not surprised at all that this is the career I take up.
Even like, no, running, this is perfect.
Yeah. This is perfect for you, Paige. We're happy for you, Paige. I love my family and friends. My girlfriends and I too, they're not surprised that I take on this career, because it was us dancing in my mother's house where she have to kick us out each time because we're too loud. We're just always moving. The good vibes, good vibes. Conversations, my friends and I, we go deep into the conversations. So even learning people based on those conversations, learning different perceptions that many different people have. I took that on as well, like understanding that everybody have a different perception. We can all watch one thing and gather different perceptions.
Absolutely.
And for me, I respect that. I'm not going to fight you if this is what you pick up from it. Like, no debates. If this is your perception, that's your perception. And I'll leave you right there.
And you know what? That's really key, because a lot of trainers... Just had a sigh real quick before I got into the next part of that. But a lot of trainers kind of don't care, right? Like where you're at, what you're going through. I like to use The Biggest Loser as a great example of that. Love the show, great concept, but unrealistic. Right? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm sorry. If you gonna be yelling at me like that, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Like, there's just certain things I can't take. Yes. If I wanted this type of training, I would have signed up to be in the military. And so, not to say, and any fitness trainers out there, do not come for me, okay? I will punch you too. But not to say that tough love doesn't work, because I do believe it does. But I think there's a way to do it. Mm-hmm. And I really enjoy your approach. Anybody here enjoy Paige's approach? Mm-hmm. I think we can all agree on that, right? You're tough, but you have a soft glove and you understand.
Yeah,
it's not like, hey, you didn't come to class today. What is wrong with you? No, it's more like, hey, you didn't come to class today. Is everything okay? How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a week. What's going on? As opposed to, you're lazy. Why aren't you at the gym? Or why aren't you at the studio? And so that approach really speaks to your character. So tell me a little bit about the passion that led you to want to open up Soca Fitness.
Well, my passion started with, I remember the day my best friend, he played overseas and he asked me, this is around maybe 2016 where I'm in limbo. I just I left FAMU and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my life.
Today's your anniversary. It's the family's birthday. Yeah. So happy birthday to your alma mater.
And he asked me the question, like, what is it that you like to do? What is it that you're doing right now that you enjoy doing, like you don't mind doing? And at the time I was training. I had a Russian personal trainer and she was wicked, but I appreciate the yelling. I appreciate that. I can take that. My skin can take that. So that was one of the things. And I was also dancing. I would go to a hip hop class. So when I answered those two, and put it together, and I was like, I love people, right? I love meeting new people. Like I already mentioned, you can literally sit there and watch one thing and everybody have a different story. I love listening and learning how so many different individuals
like a people watcher.
Yeah, can people watch too? Yeah. I people watch. Definitely guilty of it. But as I'm people watching, I'm like, man, everybody have a different story. And that is so beautiful to me. So putting all that together, knowing that to say, if I choose a career, I want to be around people. If I choose a career, I want to be able to move my body. If I choose a career, I want to be around health, longevity. I did that for personal. Like I want to be around somewhere that I am going to continue to be healthier, right?
Is that what you studied in college? Was it health and nutrition? Or?
No.
Oh, wow. Well, the people want to know. No. The people want to know. What did we study in college, Miss Romans?
Which one first?
Oh, Lord. Yes, let's go through it. We have time.
I first went in occupational therapist. That was my very first one. Drop out of that one. Then I went into childcare and I ended off in public administration. So all in all, they all came together.
Right.
Because my public administration helps me maintain this building, my education for that. My childhood education helps me with people, right? And structuring curriculum, all of that for the business. And occupational therapy is all with when I love anatomy. So that also came in handy when I took my tests to become a certified personal trainer. So all in all, a long journey, but it worked out.
And all the degrees lined up for that.
It worked out.
That's a hell of a resume. I did not know that. Wow. So you've touched on different things, right? And obviously now you have this beautiful establishment, the Soca Fitness project. When did Soca Fitness start for you?
2019 is when I legally went in for Soca Fitness. And then literally maybe the end of 2019, I decided to leave UFIT and went over to Tamarack Fitness Center and started gathering people to come to the class. And it was tough. I come from a class of 60 persons that UFIT brought in. And then you try branch out for yourself and you're like, hey, we're over here now. And 2 people will show up. That's just how it starts, But did I stop? No, we did the class with the 2 persons in there and we had a damn good time. So Soca Fitness started at that time. Funny thing, we used to be Trendy Fitness before Soca Fitness.
Yeah. So you changed the name too. And where did that change happen? So when and why?
So Trendy Fitness come up because I was tapping into society. Society follow trends. So I was like, okay, we can be trendy. I try to come up with that type of thing. It didn't work out. I played soca music one time in a class and everybody took on to it.
Wow.
That is literally how Soca Fitness came alive.
That is beautiful.
Played the song, everybody jump on it. So I took it as a hook. When you see soca, when you hear soca,
And you're doing great on the, what is it called? The Google algorithm thing. Because you type Soca Fitness is the only lady that comes up. You know, and don't get me wrong. There's other concepts out there that practice Soca. You know, I'm not going to make the claim that you coined Soca Fitness as a, you know, idea. But you absolutely have coined it as a brand.
Thank you.
And you should be very proud of that.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
It's almost like, you know, in here we feel like soca is synonymous with fitness. So now when I hear soca music, all I think about is Carnival and your class. I'm
the
thinking
history
of
with soca is beautiful.
I'm sure. And you incorporated in the history of it. Talk a little bit about it.
So so Calypso is the originator, right? And then they blended beats and then soca came alive. With the high vibrations of soca, which will like literally on a down day can uplift you. The lyrics can uplift you. That's what's so powerful to me for the genre of soca. The lyrics and the high vibrations of the steel pans and the passion behind it. Like there was like one good lyric that I love is, if you're not like soca, then what you doing here, right? I love that. I love that because it's so true. And then how you don't like soca?
Right.
It's all right. I understand enough people can't take much of it, right? Because it's too much uppity. But you can't say it's not good vibes. It is good vibes.
And it's great for cardiovascular fitness. So whatever you thought about was a genius idea. Because, you know, why not Zumba or why not, you know, other popular, you know, dance aerobics or something like that? Why create your own brand?
Deal. For me, personal trainer hat on, I did notice a lot of women were shy away from using weights because they don't know how. So our format is cardio and weights. So the reason why I take it on is with my own format is because I wanted to incorporate weights. Zumba is only cardio and choreography. I was also not into choreography. I would freestyle the entire class and then do weights for 3 songs at the end. And again, a lot of the classes were not incorporating it. So I branched off and did my own. And now giving the women the experience to say, 50 people around you using the weights, you're going to really say no to using the weights. So everybody grab the weights and they learn how to do a proper bicep curl, how to do a tricep extension. And that give them now the confidence to go out there when they go to the gym to actually do it properly and know what they're doing. So that is the reason behind branching out and doing my own format.
I love that. And I love that you incorporated different elements to create one wholesome class because you get a little bit of everything, right? And while you're doing that, even on the days that there is no Soca Fitness, there's a total body sculpting day, there's a yoga day. And, you know, now there's, you know, something for abs and glutes, butts and guts. And that's just to me so cool that you're able to incorporate the things that you know matter for women's bodies. And you created this movement for women. So thank you so much for that. Cause you're just, it's amazing. It's amazing. Don't go nowhere. To all of our viewers at home, make sure that you check out this next sponsorship ad. If this doesn't make you want to join Soca Fitness, this interview right here, then I hope that this ad does. Stay tuned. Are you looking for a fun way to stay active, get fit, and burn those calories? Well, let me tell you, Soca Fitness is for you. Here are 3 reasons why. At Soca Fitness, we not only focus on strength and core training, but we also focus on the element of movement, having fun, and letting loose. Come join an all-women's fitness club located in the city of North Lauderdale. I promise you, you're going to want to wind up at Soca Fitness. Alrighty. Welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. And of course, if you want more information, make sure to visit us at our website, www.socafitness.com.
.net.
.net. Okay, .network. Join the network. Clock it. So before the break, we were talking a little bit about your passions that led you to this amazing project. So I'm excited because now for this next half of the interview, we're going to get into the makes of Soca Fitness, what makes Soca Fitness so special. And of course, we'll talk about some of your experiences and your individual journeys. So Paige, You told me 2019 you started Soca Fitness. It was something that came from you wanting to incorporate all of the different things that you love into fitness.
Correct.
What made you want to create this movement just for women? Because I think that's what makes your space so special, is you can go to many other Soca Fitness classes in the community, but none are like what you're curating here, where it's a safe space. It's for women of all ages, women of all sizes, women of all shapes. And there's a beauty in that. So talk about what led you want to make it an all women's initiative, and also what are some of the makes of Soca Fitness that set you apart from your competition?
Deal. Very good question, by the way. I would say when we made this a women's club 2022, I want to say.
Oh, so it didn't start that way.
It didn't start that way.
Okay.
The reason why we made it a women's club is literally everything you just said. Connecting with women, for them to have a space where it's their own. Right? Apart from the children, apart from the husbands, apart from the boyfriends, just their own space. That's why we made this a women's club. And for them to connect with each other. And that's when halftime began. Halftime is where we open up the floor.
We breathe.
We breathe.
We be like this.
Let the heart rate come down. Really do those breath exercises. Yes. And we share and it got vulnerable. So I wanted to keep it within women so we can continue to connect, because A and B and C who shared now just found out that they can connect with D and E and F. You understand? So keeping it a women's club to keep the connection in here strong and powerful, to know that you are not alone. Not to say men won't understand that, but men won't understand that. So we just close it off and keep it to women so women can just have their happy place away from it all.
Is there anyone in particular, whether it's someone maybe famous, someone in your family, someone that you admire or look up to, that you can really shed light on and how they've played a role in your success?
I want to say everybody. Literally everybody had something that fed into me that makes Soca Fitness so powerful.
Wow.
Mommy, auntie, rest in peace, grandma, my friends, Micah, Erica, Leah. I mean, there's so many of us. Aria. I mean, should I name them all? I have a long list. I have such a long list. All my friends are my instructors. Tati, Aunt Julia, like Avia. Oh my gosh. I have a long list. And every one of them literally poured into me that and allows me to pour back into Soca Fitness. What sets me apart from the other companies really would be the genuine factor that you already mentioned. I do care about every individual that come in, even the ones that say they can't stay. If you're saying that, listen, I find out this and this is happening with myself and I want to do A, B, and C. I am going to ask you those deep questions to make sure, okay, are you actually making intentional movements towards doing A, B, and C? Or is this just a conversation you want me to listen, right? So I genuinely do care. Whether you're here or not, you need to be taking those steps towards what you said that you just found out that you need to do, you know?
And that's your personal trainer hat, because it's not a group at that point. Now you are targeting one-on-one. The individual.
That's right, one-on-one. And I have conversations outside of here too, you know? They say, oh, hey, I see you on YouTube and such, and they sit there and they tell me their story. In that 5 minutes, it's the same question, you know, because what are we talking about? Again, do you want me to listen or are you going to take action? Right. The action part is the important part, because these are important factors that you're mentioning. It shouldn't just be a conversation. You should be doing something about it.
Absolutely. And I love that you even allow other women to come into the space. And like you said, your friends are your instructors, because they're able to thrive even with their own brands. Avia with Sway and Sweat. Shout out to you.
Right.
And you know, all the other amazing instructors that you mentioned, but you don't take away from their light.
Absolutely not.
While yours continues to shine. As a leader, talk about, where does that come from?
Again, I am always the youngest of the group. So I will say the leaders that I am still following, because we're still friends to this day, always kept that space open. And learning that from them, I just carry it on to everybody. Like everybody is able to grow. The world is so big. The world is so big. Everybody should shine. If I am shining, you are shining. And that's just it. So in my heart, there's always just space. You know, if I'm having a conversation and something will come up in mind to where, say, your business, like I mentioned your name, you know, so everybody is going to shine. Everybody is going to elevate. That's just where my heart stands and where my mind stands with everybody shining, and not just me
that
shining.
Resonates because even during halftime, you know, you allow members to share their experiences, their businesses, their events, their programs. I love that.
Please, because what one person do everything? That's wicked. That's exhausting. That's very exhausting.
What's
and many
exhausting
of us are so
is your crazy
talented.
routines.
You want to talk about it right now, Frankie?
Look, we're gonna have a therapy session right now.
The experience is coming to life.
Tell you about Soca Fitness. Once upon a Soca Fitness.
No, but everybody's so talented, man. So you know, we're I would say too. My example is you can watch a performance on stage, right? Say one of them football games and everybody performing out there. They're all doing the same routine, but everybody have a different flavor. Mm-hmm. So just think about that when you're uplifting the next person, even if it's in the same line of career, like there's still more that person can offer. All the time, different flavor. That's what makes us beautifully different.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. We can clap for that. That was such a beautiful bow. The way you wrap that all up there. I love that. So let me ask you, this is a toughie. I love this question. I ask all my subjects this question.
Talk to me.
As it pertains to your brand, Soca Fitness, what are you most fearful of? Either happening, occurring, or a situation that you never want to endure? What is your biggest fear as it pertains to your brand?
Fear is such a tough terminology. I don't think I want to sit on the fear. I could name headaches. I can name headaches currently dealing with in my career. Managing a building itself is tough, right? If you get the support from your landlord or not, it's tough. Keeping everything in order for operation. That is a current headache. Especially if the funds are not currently available and you have to wait on those dates. In the meantime, you have to put in like a temporary hole until the situation can be handled properly. So currently a headache, not so much of a fear, is to continue to maintain the building. Because this is our home. This is our home away from home, and the home needs to be operational.
Yes, I love that. And you always talk about this being a happy place. You mention it, I want to say almost every class, right? Like, this is your happy place. Don't let anybody take that away from you. What makes you want to drive that message forward? Because I think that's what makes it so valuable coming. You don't look at us as just numbers or membership fees. You know, like you're not just like, hey, you know, your bill's paid, so I don't care what you do. No, you care about the person. And even though they're invested financially, you're invested in their actual health and wellness. And so how do you drive that message forward?
The reason why I say this is our home, our happy place, is because personally, I know growing up, I have a little family situation where I wasn't so safe in my home. And everywhere else outside of that place was my happy place, right? Wow. So to meet a person and not know where they're coming from, I just want to know that they are safe here, right? And that's really where that drive come from. No matter what it is on the outside of these walls, I want you to know that at least here, you can be happy and you can be safe and you can do whatever you want. You can scream, you can shake, you can jiggle. I always mention the whole breast thing. You know, just feel free. Need a tit. Yes,
it works because the sides are not siding anymore. It works, guys. It works. There's a method to her madness.
I believe it is a real thing because a lot of us are coming from a place. So to have a happy space is very necessary. And even to say that word to someone, like, it's okay here and you're safe here, that alone is powerful.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And I think we all feel that. It's a place for us to let our hair down to, like everything that you described. And I think that there's not enough places like that or spaces like that for women. And the fact that you created it and incorporated fitness into it is so, so, so amazing. I love that. What do you feel? Anytime, right? Anytime of day. What, if anything, maybe there's not, but if there's anything that you can change or enhance about Soca Fitness, what would it be?
I would love to enhance I would love to enhance Soca Fitness to add a children's center. Right. We've really been researching and merging out to find that one person
childcare degree,
to do the child care. This, I mean, I mentioned earlier, this is still like the women's space to be away from the children, but reality is they have children and they don't have the support, or they still need that, they still want that time, and then they have the child with them, so we're really trying to enhance it to where we can open up the next location next door to have a children's center there. So praying on it. It's still vacant. I feel like it's ours. But we'll see. That is what we are hoping for next for Soca Fitness.
Well, let's speak it into existence, because that is amazing.
And not just the young ones, like a tutoring center. So even your teenagers, they're not doing the work at home and you need them over here. We'll have the proper teachers and set up the whole location.
I love that. So it also allows women to feel like, well, I don't have to get a babysitter, right?
Correct.
I can really go to Soca Fitness, drop off my little ones next door. That's really forward thinking right there. I don't know if I've ever been what was that expensive gym my mom had? LA Fitness. Y'all know the little playground in LA?
Yeah.
I used to run that.
Yeah.
To run that playground. The one right there. It's I don't even know where it's at. I don't know where I am. But Pembroke Pines. That LA Fitness was huge. And I remember going in there and I was so excited when my mom signed up for, the obesity runs in my family. And so for me, it's very important to always combat that. And I've always seen my mom kind of, do her part in making sure that she stays healthy. And, sometimes she falls short, but she always stays on top of it regardless. And I've always admired that about her. And so I think I was like, maybe 10, maybe 9, when she had a membership to LA Fitness. It's when Bali had just switched over to LA.
I remember the Bali days.
Yeah, Bali was crazy.
Yes.
And so I couldn't wait because my aunt was a personal trainer. My aunt was like ripped. She looked like She-Hulk. Like my aunt was like a goddess, She walks through that door, she looks like an Amazon. Still to this day, Tita Nelly, I love you. But I admired her so much and her body. And so my mom also admired her. And so what was so cool to me was when she said, hey, we're going to the gym. And she was like, so get dressed. You're going to come with me. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to the gym. I can't wait to work out. I put my little sweatband thingy. I put my wrist cuffs. I was excited. Prepared. And then we get to the gym. And it's this freaking playground.
Back in the kids' room.
That looks like a big old McDonald's. I was like, nah, this ain't for me. And my mom's like, but there's kids your age. I'm like, I don't want to play with them. Like, I want to be with you. And so I was able to balance both because I was such a determined child to work out with my mom. I would be in the playground for a little bit, break the rules, and then go find my mom inside of the gym and work out with her.
Them let you out?
They did, because I wasn't one of these kids running around and causing a muck. I really wanted to work out. And I'm 9 or 10. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm lifting up a 3-pound weight. I'm doing something, right? And so I share that story because it reminds me too of the excitement that our children sometimes want to always be around us. And not just because they want to be your shadow, but they admire what you're doing.
Yep.
And so the fact that you're able to, I didn't think I was going to bring that story back, huh? The fact that you're thinking of creating a next door childcare center is, like I said, very forward thinking, because that is big business, big enterprise forward thinking. And I really commend you for that. Clap it up for that idea. We're going to manifest that. Yes.
Come on, somebody out there, come to me. Come. No, yeah, and true. I worked at 24-hour fitness in their kids club center, and so I know what you're talking about. Yeah. And true, when I was in there, and a few the other workers, we would do the fitness with the children. And or we'll make them do the homework.
When I was a little girl.
Yeah, or we'll do like something educational for them. Because again, the way I raise up, it can't just be running amok.
Right.
You have to do the thing.
That's that discipline you spoke about earlier.
Yeah. So we would have a session with each of the kids in the beginning. They would do something educational, and then they can run amok.
That's so
they're
cool.
there for 2 hours, I believe, was the time limit there.
I don't know. I felt like I was there all night. I was like, Mom, we ain't even got to leave. Like, we could just stay here. But again, I just think that that's so amazing. And with that, sometimes too, we have to stand guard of some of the misconceptions that people may have of our brand, of our business. And so now that'll be another misconception, which we'll get into, that you'll be able to beat. I can't join because, nobody could watch little Timmy. And little Timmy, he be like, running amok. Like, what? We
got you.
It's Meg's week to watch the kids, so good luck with that. No, I'm just right. Meg gonna take good care of them. So talk to me a little bit about some of the misconceptions that people have when they hear or see Soca Fitness online.
Oh yeah, big misconception. Well, first of all, they say me jumping up, kicking a leg, big energy, rolling around, all type of, and I'm tiny, end up pregnant doing the same thing, put on the internet, and they're just like, I can't do this, or I can't move like you move. And please, oh please, our biggest thing here is for you to, again, let this be your home away from home, your happy place. Leaning on the goals that you said that you need to do, that the doctor said that you might need to do, the movement. You're here to move to the best of your ability. You're here to release. You're here to be away from whatever you're dealing with. You're in a new environment. Environment is very important. So just because you see me jump up, that is my release. That is my personal release. The more you see me jump up, the more I am releasing all of the frustration. So I understand it's very exciting to see, and that's why I post it. It's a hook. It's supposed to grab you in, but it's also not supposed to run you away. Do know that everybody else in this class moves to the best of their ability. You don't see anybody else kicking up their leg behind me. If you kind of look behind me in the videos, they're doing their own thing. And it's always encouraged to just move to the best of your ability. A lot of persons will also bring to my attention their knee. You have to really ask yourself, is if you did not have any like knee surgery, especially, you have to really ask yourself, am I moving? Because the reason why your knee hurt is because you sit down all day or you're not moving enough, right? We have to strengthen those beautiful legs of yours. And you do that by coming to the class. We're also not choreography based as a whole. A lot of our movements is very much repetitive, and you can follow it again to the best of your ability. So you really just have to put all of my knee hurt and put all of what you're creating, the story you're creating in your back pocket, and just come to a class. You really just have to experience it for yourself. Again, the conversation can't just be a conversation. You have to put it to action. So you like what you see, you love the energy, you go get the energy regardless. You go get the energy.
That is a fact.
You're going to get the energy.
Comes with the class.
Yes. But the full factor is, as I already explained, your health and wellness, and to be able to move to the best of your ability and be away from the other environment that you are in, into a better environment to release that stress.
I think it's important, and thank you for clarifying, to talk about the misconceptions, because there's always a demographic that we don't get to reach, right? Every business. And it's always, to me as a business owner, my goal to ask myself, how can I reach them? Or what can I do without compromising what it is that I have going on? So talk about, what do you want the most out of creating Soca Fitness?
Frankie, another good question.
Got this degree for a reason.
What do I want most out of Soca Fitness is to continue the transformations for women. Again, that is such a big deal for me to have somebody walk in and feel better about themselves, learn something that they didn't learn before, and they can take it with them with their life along their lifeline, right? So what I would want more out of Soca Fitness is more transformations, more women to put those misconceptions in their back pocket, walk in here and get the experience and then start doing better for themselves. So
is that how you also measure your success? The more transformations happening, the more you're succeeding.
Very much. And transformations is not just physical. All right. For someone to walk out of here saying that they are now confident within themselves, they are now saying no to certain people in their life, to put up boundaries. Those are big accomplishments. As small as it may seem or may sound, those are big accomplishments and those are transformations. That is how I measure the success for Soca Fitness.
I love that. And I will say too, just a firsthand experience that I can share, all of that is true.
Yes.
All of that is true. I mean, it's not just a body thing, right? Like our bodies are changing.
Yes, it's going to
that's
come.
supposed to happen. But our minds are evolving. Our spirits are changing. I mean, I love to tell people how Soca Fitness brought me closer to God, and allowed me to take that step and say, I want to go back to church. Yes. And working out in general has just created so many opportunities for my self-esteem, for my confidence. And like you said, putting up those boundaries and saying no, walking away from temptation, whether it's a donut. Or a bad person that maybe doesn't serve you. But whatever it is, it's learning how to put yourself first. And I love that. Don't go nowhere, guys. We will be right back. When we come back from this amazing commercial break, I will be doing a live weigh-in. And then, yes, we'll be hearing from some of our members right here from Soca Fitness Studios. But for now, make sure that you book Ace Events, and I'm going to tell you why. Are you looking for your next event to be a lasting memory? Well, look no further than Ace Events. At Ace Events, we specialize in weddings, birthdays, baby showers, and even party rentals, bringing creativity and care to every detail for your momentous occasion. Our focus is on making each celebration stress-free, beautiful, and uniquely yours. Why Ace Events? Because with Ace, you're not just getting a setup, you're getting a team that truly cares about making your celebration unforgettable. Leave your guests with something memorable to remember about your next event with Ace Events. Book today. Welcome back. Thank you guys for checking out that video. Once again, if you would like to book with Ace, okay. She made all this amazingness happen. Can we clap for these thrones? Taina, you are so talented with your hands. Make sure that you connect with Ace Events for all of your event needs, okay? So this is the most nerve-wracking yet exciting part of the interview for me. Because I'm going to be doing a live weigh-in. Now, to all of our viewers at home, just so you know, what's about to happen here right now is we're about to do a natural consultation as if the cameras weren't here. But they are. And Paige is going to walk me through, my body percent fat and all that. Tell me a little bit about what to expect during this consultation.
Deal.
This is my first one, so I have no idea where I'm at.
Deal. So what we do is we don't really focus so much on the numbers. It just gives us data to hold on to until later. What we really focus on is the pictures and how you feel. But today, given that it is a process, we will look at your weights, we look at your BMI, we look at your body fat. That is it.
Okay, awesome. And so Monday I'll come prepared for that photo.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. All right, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Take off my heels. I don't know how much this jacket weighs. Should I take off my jacket? Let me see. Take it out. Not the earrings too. That's hilarious. I'm trying. It's a medium now. It's a medium now.
Don't step on it yet.
Okay.
How old are you?
I am. Never ask a lady her age. No, I'm 32.
I say honor it. You have 32 beautiful blessings.
Yes. No, I'm kidding. I'm not even like that.
How tall?
I'm 5'3". I'm nervous as hell. Like, I feel like I'm about to get fingerprinted or something. Wait. I'm sorry.
It's exciting. It's very, very exciting. We focus more on the body fat and the BMI percentage. So I'm going to start off there before I give the big exciting news. Okay. So, how can I do this at the same time?
I can hold this for you. You want me to hold this for you?
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
So, when you first started here, Frankie, at Soca Fitness, you came in at 53.66%. We are now at 51.9%.
That's awesome.
Big accomplishment. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Ay.
This is the number I'm excited about.
Progress. We're going in. When you first came in, you were 219 pounds. Frankie is now 201.8 pounds.
Let me tell you. How long I've been here? I think 3 months.
Literally.
3 months, right? Oh my God.
Hold on, let me pick it up.
I could cry.
June is when you first weighed in.
Oh, wow. That's so amazing. I have to hug you.
Oh my goodness. And this is why I do it. This is exactly why I do Soca Fitness. Oh my goodness. Transformation. And look at the smile on your face. Yes. The confidence. All of that.
I feel so good.
Because you have the change mentality now. You can... Because you have the change mentality now, you can honor your progress. You know, some persons, they will go through the change and still not like what they see or how they feel, anything like that. You have it all. So that means that mental process that I was speaking of, that the most important part first, that transformation, the fact that you have that, you can honor your progress. And it's flowing, mind and body. It flows. When your mind gets right, your body respects the flow. So, congratulations!
And then I'm like not even trying to be dramatic, but I'm brought to tears because, and I'm gonna bring y'all into my period world, YouTube. Working out was a virtue for me because of really painful periods.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Feels so good to just say that out loud.
Yes.
And for many years, I just couldn't get the weight off because everything was stopping me from going to the gym consistently the way I wanted to. Mm-hmm. I was working out with friends. Mm-hmm. Phoenix is like a bodybuilder. He was trying to work me out too. It wasn't working. Nothing was working. And it's no one's fault. It was only me. And I had a lot of limiting beliefs. Mm-hmm. And when I got here, I was just so eager to get started because, as I've shared with you in the past, Paige, and other trainers, I myself was a dancer for many years, and a dance instructor as well. And the majority of my creative career, even though I love this and this is what I do, I started as a dancer and I started as a choreographer in the entertainment business. I used to manage a studio in Davie, and I was at that studio for about 12 years, and that was my life. And me and the the owner, sadly, had a really bad fallout. Went to court with it, sued and all of that. And it took a toll on me because I felt like a piece of me was missing. And I also felt inadequate to teach because now I can't do the same type of movements, that I was doing before. And as a salsa instructor, as a bachata instructor, Latin styles, everything is sensuality. Everything is how you feel, how you move, how you groove. And so to lose little parts of that and to regain it back at Soca Fitness is just such a beautiful thing. So thank you, Paige. Woo! Honorable mention to those two beautiful women right there. Thank you, Tati.
And Ani.
Thank you, Ani. You have an amazing team. And I've learned from so many other women. I've learned from Vanessa, who's led classes, Avia, who's led classes. Yes. And it's just a blessing. Crystal, shout out to Crystal. We love Crystal. And I just feel like I was always meant to be here. Even though I've only been here since the end of June, I feel like I've been here for like years. and you guys are the reason for that. Yay! So thank you guys so much. So guys, we are going to get into our audience questions. We're going to be hearing right here from Soca Fitness Studio, from our Soca Fitness members. Anybody out there have any questions for our amazing subject, Miss Paige Romans? All right, we got a question right over here.
Hi, Paige.
Hi, Sandra.
I might be steering a little bit off course, but as we're approaching the holiday season, okay, Christmas party, work events, Thanksgiving, Christmas, yada, yada, yada. What advice do you have for us on how we can enjoy these moments, but still stay on track and be kind to ourselves with our diet and our exercise?
Very good question, Sandra. And what I would say to all the members during the holiday time is, one, it's not new to you, right? The foods that you want to taste, you already know what it tastes like. Nothing new, but you do want to continue to respect yourself and ask yourself, does this serve me? Like, I already know the oxtail taste. Does it serve my gut health right now? So my advice to you all is to continue to respect yourself, because you will be doing yourself such a disservice if you make that or sink into that temptation. All right. And that temporary temptation that you make could go backwards. We don't know. But do you really want to find out? You work so hard. So just stay true to yourself. Continue to respect yourself. It is just a season. You made it through the year already. So just make it through the holiday. You can make it through the holiday. And we've also focused a lot with nutrition to eat what you enjoy, right? So when we learn to eat what we enjoy, we learn how to modify portion those foods, right? Here at Soca Fitness. This is where I teach you. I don't teach you to shy away or run away from it all. I teach you how to mentally make those better decisions and how to proportion yourself. So when you do see it, when you know that you are ready for it, you will make a decision. Not going to tell you what you're going to do. You will make a decision. But just whatever that decision is, make sure it's kind and serving to your gut health.
Yes. Clap it up one time for Sandra. Thank you for that question. Please introduce yourself, by the way, when you ask your question. Any other questions?
Love it. We do it halftime, right? Hello.
Is that right?
Say your name and your message.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, we introduced myself. Hi, I'm Chantal.
Hi, Chantal.
Paige, with you pouring into everybody else, how do you recharge your batteries?
Oh, very good
What
question.
a great question. I'm mad I didn't think of that first. That's a great question. I'm going to write that down.
It is such an important one because energy is real, right? So I do, when I sit and we do these one-on-one consultations, you're hearing stories, and let's just be real, there are rough stories, and that is an energy transfer. So it's very, very, very important for me to always do a recharge. And I am so thankful for my team, my friends, that I can lean on them. I can express now that I've learned how to. I can express, and I do a lot of recharging. One of my favorite recharging is the beach or soaking in the bathtub. I like to soak. I love water. I'm a water sign. Am I a water sign? I'm a water sign. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a water sign. So I love water. I drink a lot of it too. This is all aligning.
And you're a fire sign, so
this is
makes
all
a lot of
aligning.
sense.
Swim, go. All right. So I do a lot of recharging. And it is very, very, very important in my career because I do take on a lot of energy. So I'm glad you asked. Even in class, there are days where I don't teach for real. I kind of just do my own thing. I tap into me a lot, and I am not sorry for it because I do. I have to again always fill me up so I can be amazing to my members.
Real quick before we get to Empress, I just love that you mentioned that because it shows in class. You know what I mean? Like every day is different. It's just, you're unpredictable. Tati's unpredictable. Ani's unpredictable. All three of y'all are crazy as hell. I love it. And I love the psycho hit, component of it because it makes you push yourself.
Yes.
Like there's many times that I'm just like, I don't know if I could do another squat. Okay. It's my squat sister right there. But I don't know if I can do another squat. And just this week, I did all of Squat Central with no skips.
You did do Squat Central. Full out. Yes, nonstop.
Full out. And that felt really good. So I'm glad that you mentioned that because it does resonate in class that it's your personality. It's your feel.
Hey.
Like one day it might be, routines we know.
Yeah.
Another day it might be like,
Freestyle.
what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Like,
And
did
those
she
are
drop
the
this in the
days.
chat? So
most of the time, Megan can't pick it up. Megan been with me for too long. She can't pick it up when it's a freestyle day and I'm going through it.
and it still works. We still get our cardio in, right? I love it. Go ahead, my love. It's your moment.
Hello, good night. My name is Empress. And
Hi, Empress.
Hello. This is what we do in class for all the viewers at home. Like, are they in an AA meeting? No.
This is our halftime.
Okay.
We say our name and our
This is
message.
amazing, anonymous. Go ahead.
so for Paige, I do have a question for you, but for Sandra, I just want to piggyback on what you said. One of the things that I've learned is present satisfaction bring future regrets. Remember that.
That was deep.
Yes. Oh, you see, we do the sharing thing.
So,
And we're like,
for Paige, I know that you've been doing this for so long. As you know, we have been together for a while. What would you say you see yourself in the next 5 years with Soca Fitness?
Very good question.
Y'all want my job or something? Like,
You want that question too?
right.
You want that one too?
Write it down. These are good. These are good.
Very good question, Empress. In the next 5 years, I really, I am praying, continue to put it in the universe for us to open the children's center. Just again to drive more, especially being a mom now. Like I completely understand. I understand before, but like I'm living it, understanding. So to have the child center next door, so women can be parents can be able to drop off because it can be auntie having the kid for the day, just the space there. So within the 5 years, in the next 5 years, praying for that. Yes. You were asking in the sense of the business or me as a person?
I think a lot of us don't want Paige to move. Like ever. Like if you move, we're all going to wherever state you go to next.
So I'm glad you mentioned that part too. So as we share in our class, or for viewers to understand, we set the classes up to where you never know who's gonna teach the class. You just always this again needs to be your place of release, the place that you want to come to no matter what. It shouldn't be a space where the teacher is gone and you no longer want to come. That means you're only coming for the teacher when you're supposed to be coming for you, right? So this is how our layout is set up. So even, it's not gonna happen, I'm not gonna say it out loud, but even if that were the case, I'll say it like that. You still have amazing instructors and upcoming instructors here. And I'm also teaching the business as well. The business can be run wherever, but instructing wise, we have many, many, many wonderful instructors here already. So we're not going anywhere.
Great question, Empress. Thank you. Anyone else? Soca Fitness, Madam CJ.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carmen Joseph, also known as Madam CJ.
Hi, Madam CJ.
The life insurance agent.
That's right. Talk it up.
You're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Yes. You're creating something very, very special, very unique, and I see a future in it. And I'm talking like 10, 20 years when maybe you're deciding to retire, but then there's franchising opportunity.
Yes.
Is that something that you're thinking about, or is that something that you may even consider?
Yes, Madam CJ.
Great question.
Very good question. Actually, our Soca Fitness lawyer and I have been in conversation. But I have to be really honest with you. That lawyer stuff is a whole nother language to me. So she and I really need to sit down so she can break it down bit by bit on what that looks like and what the process looks like for me. So yes, it has been brought to light. No action has been taken because we do need a meeting to again break it down for franchises in a sense. So Soca Fitness to be a franchise, absolutely. To teach this particular format, I believe it needs to be all over because it's necessary for, again, women to not shy away from weights. You need the weights and have the high energy classes where the level is here. So when you walk in, you know that you have room for growth and not just something you already know how to do and you're comfortable with it. Like you need the challenge in life. So again, that gives you room for growth. So I would love for it to be anywhere, everywhere. Yeah.
And you've weight trained yourself. So you incorporated that element. I don't think you mentioned that earlier, but weight training is a part of what you also did.
Big passion of mine. Yes, I love to lift. I love the thrill. I'm a little loony. That loony part, that kind of tickle in my brain. I need to go lift something or punch a bag or something.
Good Lord.
Either one, the strength need to come out. Yes. I love to lift. Pull up myself. That's another big thing of mine too. Strength is a thing for me. I need to be able to push up myself and pull up myself before I can even lift something, an object, right? So yes, I'm I love lifting.
And just so you know, for our viewers at home also, outside of just what we do here as Soca Fitness with cardio, with total body sculpting, with yoga and all of that, there's also another component of the health and wellness of the grocery list that you provide, right? And it's a vast list. If you don't eat nothing from there, you are very picky because I think she covers every single base. Okay. Like, and I love that because it's more value, not just for what you're paying for, but what you're investing into for yourself. So I just want, to put that out there that it's more than just Paige, the fitness instructor. It's Paige, the wellness coach also.
Yes, let's touch on it. Because like the Thanksgiving or the holiday question, what I'm teaching here with food, right? The relationship with food, with that grocery list, like you said, is very vast, right? I tell everyone when they join, just choose what you like to eat from the list. Choose what you are allowed to eat, because some of us also do have restrictions from your doctor or your nutritionist, right? Just choose on the list what you like to eat. And 10 times out of 10, it has not failed us yet, that each component, someone has a check mark. So to know that you can choose to eat the proper foods, it's just a matter of continuing to do it and build that relationship with the foods. I'm not a big fan of telling somebody to eat something they don't like to eat. That is such a sad life. Yeah. Enjoy your life. Enjoy it and eat the foods that you like to eat that are respectful for your gut. right?
And that's what I love about the list. It's all centered around gut health. Yeah, for sure. I love that. Any other questions? We could take about 2 more. Yes, right over here. One of our amazing instructors, Miss Ani.
Yes. Hi, girl.
Hi, how you guys? My name is Ani.
Hi, Ani.
Hi, how y'all doing? Okay, I heard you mentioning, Frankie, some of the benefits of being a member, such as the grocery list. But Paige, what would you say is one of the biggest benefits of being a member of Soca Fitness versus just dropping in, because you do also welcome drop-ins?
True. So, very good question. I would say a bigger benefit will be the community. Because when you're a drop-in, you come and you go. But when you're a member and you join in on a community, you get to see what's going on when we're going out. Like we recently did, I didn't say it before. We did a Carnival cruise in March. So the community, the gatherings, the connection, the getting to know individuals and connecting with your stories where you thought you were alone, but hey, no, we have the same story, but in a different way. That is a bigger value, that connection and that build on relationship. A lot of people have made friends here and long-term friends. They still friends now. So I believe that is a bigger gift than the grocery list. Yeah.
But I do love that grocery list though. When I'm
It
low
all
on
has
something,
value.
let me go right back to that list.
It
that
has
PDF.
value. Yeah, man.
Thank you so much for that question, Ani.
Yes.
Right over here, we have one more. Gotta get our OG members too, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, May.
Hi, my name's Megan. Since that you mentioned OG, it's much more like a statement, gratitude, because I've been rocking with Paige since like youth Fete days.
Yes. Yes.
So I just want to thank you for just always creating a safe space for us, and then just for being there. Like even when I was in UFIT, we would work out before class or after class.
after class.
With her crazy workouts. She would want to stack those what do you call those stackers?
The stackables.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then she do push-ups.
That's why you looking good now, man. That's why.
So I just
remember
want to say
that
thank
day.
you.
That was a tough push-up round.
Yes.
We stacked them up high and I went pushing out and drop one out again.
Yes.
And screaming at the end. The video's still alive somewhere out there.
Oh my
Even
God.
during COVID, like we were
Still doing
on
workouts.
Zoom.
Yep. Yep.
So she's just always there. And I want to say thank you. And we love you.
Thank you for that, May. All right. Well, that wraps up this amazing episode of Red Light TV Live. To all of our viewers at home, make sure that you subscribe, like this video, and since you already watched it, do me a favor and share it with somebody else that don't know nothing about us. And make sure that you click all of the links down below, connect with all of these amazing sponsors. Soca Fitness Studio, who of course sponsored our amazing space here today. Ace Events, who did all the beautiful decor. And last but not least, the Phoenix Magazine for recording this. I hope you guys are inspired. I hope to see you here on the float at Soca Fitness Studio. And if you're not, you can always join virtually.
Right, yes.
So there's no excuse. There's no excuse, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure that you keep it locked and scroll through, you know what I'm saying, some of these episodes. Matter of fact, these videos are already here for you. Just click one of them. What are you waiting for? All right, so click one of these. Oh, so you don't want to click none. I thought we had a relationship here. Click one of these videos. I'll catch you guys on the next Red Light TV Live. My name is Frankie Red.